Welcome back as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Dons with a 6-point lead over the Salem Hills Skyhawks. Again, thanking the car guys, State Farm Insurance, Lance Wilson State Farm, Triple T, Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, along with 2 Jack's Pizza, MVP Sports, along with Spanish Fork Community Network.
Well, all comes down here to this fourth quarter, and both teams playing awfully hard tonight. And this is a ruckus environment, Alan. It should be an exciting finish. It
is loud in here for sure. Salem Hills, it was quiet at first, but now Salem Hills has chiseled their way back into this game. Jax Tobiasen will now go to the free throw line as Salem Hills already putting the Dons in the bonus.
You know, I wonder if some team might try and hack a Tobiasen because he struggles a little bit from the free throw line.
Yeah, however, though, there's some foul trouble when it comes to Salem Hills. First one good for Tobiasen.
And of course he makes the first one.
Of course, say it again, one more time.
He struggles from the free throw line from time to time. So
okay.
Somebody might want to hack him.
Hack-a-jacks.
Hack-a-jacks, I like that. That sounds good.
Second. Missed. Didn't work that time, Chris. Tobiasen almost steals it. Salem Hills with it, however, as Webster goes to the base. He's fouled. They're going to call a blocking foul, but they call it down.
Yeah, they call it down. But Jax Tobiasen almost got another steal there. I credit the Dons. They've been getting in those passing lanes here tonight.
16 foul against the Dons. That one committed by Brandon Congdon.
He's only got 2.
Yeah. And Webster all alone. Branson Webster with the bucket. He has 8 to lead the Skyhawks.
Wow. And great patience by the Skyhawks to get that ball into Webster for an easy layup.
Tobiasen looking for a lane. Turn around. Right-hander score it. Tobiasen with the bucket.
And the bank's open late on a Friday night as that thing banked on in.
That's right. Don's back to a 7-point lead. Cross-court pass. Those have been trouble for Salem Hills.
They have. It's open, but they've been getting a lot of those stolen.
Yeah, you got to get it up in the air at least. Out of the reach of Spanish Fork. Another one. Left side. 3 ball. No. Rebound. Salem has had it. Ball knocked away. They'll stick with the Skyhawks.
I'm sure Salem's got another run in him here. If you're Spanish Fork, though, you want to see if you can't get this lead back up to 12 or 13 here pretty soon.
Nelson back into the game for Salem Hills. James Nelson playing now with 4 fouls. Ball being inbound. Nelson has it. Works it back out to the corner. That's where Salem Hills have had a lot of open shots in the corners, as Nelson already calling for it out there. Webster to Bean to Graffenried. A couple of dribbles. The ball swatted away, and they're going to call a foul against Tobiasen.
That I disagree with. That looked like a pretty clean block to me. Might have got him a little bit with the body, but not a whole lot.
So Bean de Graffenried to the free throw line for 2 shots. De Graffenried was 7 so far, misses the first.
I think that was Karma's way of saying that wasn't a foul.
Yeah, I would agree.
Now both teams are in the bonus, as you mentioned, so this might come down to some free throw shooting at the end of this game.
Yet completely necessary to make shots from the charity stripe for both squads now. The bucket good for de Graffenried, or the free throw good for de Graffenried. Tobiasen nearly throws it away. Theuer there to gather up the pieces. Takes it by himself. Nice pass to Christensen. That one to Bridger Knowles, his first bucket, and a great assist by Theuer. Lance Wilson, great assist. Lance Wilson, State Farm Insurance. 3 ball. Got it. Nice shot by Nelson. Playing with those 4s.
Playing with 4, he has to be careful, but he's very capable of hitting that 3 ball.
He also has 8. Salem Hills with 3 players with 8 points to lead the way, and that's out of bounds off the Dons.
Ooh, and there goes our camera.
Almost. You don't want, if they want anybody on the floor to run you over, you don't want it to be Jax Tobiasen.
you're not a kid.
Especially if you're one of those innocent cameras. Bean to Graffenried up top. Takes a couple left-hand dribbles. Again, the Dons give him a lane, but this time pick it off. Thoyer with it. 5-point Dons lead.
And if Spanish Fork hangs on to this game, the key, I think, for them was creating all those turnovers.
Tobiasen holding on. Austin to the base. Shot up, no. And a foul against Austin. Charging foul against Austin Thoyer.
It's an interesting one.
18 fouls against the Dons, 7 against Salem Hills.
Of course, that's an offensive foul, so they won't shoot on that one.
I didn't know that an alma mater standing here next to us at Salem Hills High School. That shot up and missed. This is getting ugly, and a foul committed by Caleb de Graffenried.
And everybody gets up. That's a good sign. There was 3 or 4 people.
You're missing the scoreboard.
I believe Porter Gustin's trying to get in our camera.
Away. He's made his way back from, now that college football season, he's got a little break. He's headed back to town. He's linebacker for USC.
We saw
a great freshman year for the Trojans.
This is a critical FIFO for Hells.
Oh, he missed the front end. And rebounded. Back outside, Thoyer, 3, short, rebound to him. He looks and finds Knowles and a whistle and a foul. So free throws coming for Bridger Knowles.
You gotta calm down a little bit here. The intensity's picked up, and holy cow, there is bodies all over flying on this floor.
For certain. So to the free throw line, Bridger Knowles, he hasn't been attempted free throws yet. Has a field goal here in the 4th. Free throw up, missed it. Dons have to hit him. Missed the front end. Salem on the glass and a whistle. What do we have? The officials running out here like somebody's been shot. They give the ball to the Dons.
You cannot move your elbows like that, and that's exactly what he did. Is he moved those around, and that's a player safety issue.
Dean de Graffenried visibly upset. So Thoyer will inbound underneath for Spanish Fork. He has 13 for the Dons. Those 2 guards between Tanner Argyle and Thoyer. I guess you could say he's a small forward. But Thoyer is between these two small guys for the Dons. No points here in the 4th quarter, but they have 28 between the 2 of them.
And the excitement in this game is a little too much for Salem Hills as Coach Graffenried calls a timeout.
I think at this point, Jimmy de Graffenried's calling this timeout to let the official have it. We want to thank our sponsors, the Car Guys. They're located 872 North Main, as well as Lance Wilson State Farm Insurance, another one of those Main Street businesses. Triple T Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They're located on Main Street, but way up there.
North side of Main.
Yeah, that's right, MVP Sports.
Other side of the tracks almost.
Also on Main Street, 2 Jack's Pizza on Main Street. SFCN on Center Street. One of these things not like the other. But nevertheless, you know, all that being said, we want to thank all those Main Street businesses, hometown businesses, for being sponsors here on Spanish Fork 17 for this contest, as things are certainly getting heated up here at Salem Hills High School.
Well, both teams are playing hard. Nobody wants to start the season out 0-1 in region, and they're going all out tonight, and it's turning out to be quite an entertaining battle.
Yeah, I would say. Both of these teams looking for a region victory to start things off. The Dons would like to see that happen on the road.
Yeah, that's a good way to start. That's how they started last season as well here at Salem Hills.
That's right.
With a victory.
Outside, Argyle going left to Tobiasen. Jacks back out to Hales. Thoyer right side. Austin, a couple dribbles to the base, powers his way. The ball tipped out of bounds back to the Dons. 5-point lead again at 43-38. As Austin will inbound for Spanish Fork.
Wow.
Oh, tried to find Hills, but it's stolen away by Caleb DeGraff and Reed. And then they're going to say that Caleb on the line out of bounds to Spanish Fork. Caleb doesn't agree.
I'm not sure about that one myself, but the ref was right down there. It's a difficult call
for the ref because he's right over the top, and you don't know if he's landed back on his back over there or what. So you're going to have to give Caleb DeGraff and Reed the benefit of the doubt on that one. Being DeGraff and Reed out, coming into the game for Salem Hills is Tanner Bills. Probably a short break for Bean. DeGraff and Reed as the Dons get it to their point guard, Tanner Argyle. Argyle across the midcourt line. Tanner tries to take it all the way. He got hacked hard. No call. Rebound to the Skyhawks. Webster to DeGraff and Reed. And they're just going to call a foul. See,
they got to call it both ways. That was a hard foul.
As Jimmy DeGraff and Reed wants a flagrant, sure he won't get it.
If he gets it, then.
But you know, both of them. It seems like the officials have kind of, I don't know if they're letting it go or the intensity by the way they're calling these fouls are just upsetting players. I don't know what's going on out there, but it's like one of those church basketball games between Benjamin First and Lakeshore Second.
Oh, you got to watch out for those Lakeshore Second boys.
Caleb DeGraff and Reed misses the first. Free throws are going to, again, they're huge right now. Second good. You know, between Benjamin and Lakeshore, they're going to have one of those rivalries that you're not really fond of one another. And they come out there in their Levi shorts, they'll knock you around.
Well, that and the cowboy boots.
Underneath, Tobias and fouled, and the bucket goes. Great assist.
Is that Thor that time with the assist? No, that was Argyle.
Yeah, it was Argyle underneath to him, and a great assist by Tanner Argyle, sponsored by Lance Wilson, State Farm Insurance with that great assist.
And that puts the Dons in the double bonus, and that was another big move.
As Tobias misses, however, that 2 points is big. We're up to a 6-point lead for the Dons. Left side, Caleb DeGraff and Reed gets it to Nelson. James Nelson to Branson Webster out front. They're going to whistle the Dons for another one, and that'll put the Dons at 10. So 2 shots coming for Branson Webster.
And this game might come down to who can hit their free throws.
Right now, we're not sure if anyone can.
Yeah, and that's very true. Neither team is looking very comfortable behind the charity stripe. Nobody's guarding you. Should be an easy shot, right?
Yeah. But those are sometimes the worst because you know that everybody's staring at you.
Right.
In a clutch situation. Free throw 1, good for Webster. Knowles out of the game for Spanish Fork. Second one, good. And Branson Webster with 8 points. Seems like the entirety of the Salem Hills offense has scored 8 points. Dons with it. Out front, Tanner Argyle. He's been quiet since the first quarter. Theuer, shot up, air ball, rebound, back to him. Outside.
Oh,
all got knocked away. And what do we got here? A little extracurricular fun. And a foul against Spanish Fork is going to be 2. The ball went out of bounds.
Ball went out of bounds.
What are they doing?
Oh, they're calling a foul on that?
Okay.
Wow.
That foul committed by number 15, Brady Lewis of the Dons. That's just his first. Again, the Dons really with not a whole lot of foul trouble. Theuer with 3. First one for Nelson. Good. James Nelson with 9 points now leads away for Salem Hills. And a 3-point game.
They have Webster up on the board with 10.
Oh, maybe I'm missing something here. That could be. And we got a foul against Spanish.
Wow.
Said he went over the top of somebody, and that will be 4 on Austin.
He went from no foul trouble to big-time foul trouble here just in a matter of a couple minutes.
Caleb DeGraff and Reed to the line. He's 1 of 2. Free throw, good.
Salem can cut the lead to 1 here now, and if you're Spanish Fork, you've got to find some offense here to counter Salem Hills.
Brandon Congdon into the game for Thorier with 3:14 left. Caleb with one more. No, rebound to who? No foul can be called. I mean, I don't get it.
I don't think we've had a drive in the last minute of this time of this game where somebody hasn't hit the floor maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like at certain times I feel like, yeah, well, it's plenty obvious and better call it. Anyway, I better calm down here myself. That foul will go against Branson Webster, and the Dons will get 2.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Hi, welcome to Two Jacks Pizza.
For the best pizza you'll ever taste and our world-famous cheese sticks, come to Two Jacks Pizza on Main Street in Spanish Fork, or call us for a quick delivery. Are you hungry yet?
In Spanish Fork, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Lance Wilson for your insurance and financial needs.